Deep within the heart of India, where ancient trees clawed at the sky, lay a forest wreathed in shadow. Sunlight dared not penetrate the dense canopy, leaving the forest floor in perpetual twilight. The air hung heavy, thick with the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves. A constant hum, a mix of buzzing insects and rustling leaves, whispered through the trees, a symphony of nature that sent shivers down the spine. Locals spoke of the forest in hushed tones, their voices barely a murmur. They knew the stories passed down through generations, stories of a malevolent presence that haunted the woods, preying on those foolish enough to wander after dark. Their ancestors had warned them, and they in turn warned their children. Never stray from the path once the sun dips below the horizon. The forest held its breath, a living entity watching, waiting. Its silence was a predator's silence, broken only by the occasional snap of a twig or the screech of a nocturnal bird. The very air seemed to crackle with an unseen energy, a palpable sense of dread that clung to anyone who dared to enter. Nestled at the edge of this brooding wilderness lay the village of Nandgaon. Small, timeless, and steeped in tradition, its inhabitants lived in a delicate balance with the surrounding forest. They respected its power, feared its wrath, and whispered prayers for protection. Here, life moved at a slower pace, dictated by the rhythms of nature and the cycle of seasons.
Among the villagers was Raj, a young farmer known for his quiet strength and unwavering dedication to his land. He toiled under the sun, his weathered hands coaxing life from the soil. Raj was a man of simple means, content with the life he had always known.
One evening, as the sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the village, an unsettling silence fell over Nandgaon. The usual cacophony of children playing, women washing clothes by the well, and men discussing the day's harvest vanished. Even the dogs, normally boisterous and alert, slunk into the shadows, whimpering softly. Legends whispered of a creature that haunted the darkest corners of the forest, a being of pure malevolence known as the Pishacha, said to be spirits of the restless dead, twisted by rage and despair. They craved the life force of the living. Their very presence brought a chill to the air, a premonition of death. They were grotesque parodies of human form, their bodies twisted and contorted, their skin a sickly, putrid green.
Their eyes glowed with an infernal fire, burning with an insatiable hunger. Sharp fangs protruded from their mouths, stained a macabre red, a testament to their insatiable thirst for blood.
The mere mention of their name sent shivers down the spines of villagers, their voices hushed in fear. Children were warned to never stray too far from the village, lest they become victims of the Pishacha's insatiable hunger. Their legend served as a cautionary tale, a reminder of the darkness that lurked just beyond the safety of their homes. Raj, returning from the fields later than usual, felt a shiver run down his spine as he entered the hushed village. Raj, the air, it feels different tonight. An unnatural stillness hung in the air, broken only by the rustling of leaves in the nearby forest. Raj, Why is it so quiet? Where is everyone? The silence was unnerving, a stark contrast to the usual cacophony of village life. As he neared his hut, he heard a low growl emanating from the shadows of the forest edge. His heart pounded in his chest, his breath catching in his throat. Raj, what was that? He froze, his hand instinctively reaching for the sickle tucked into his waistband. His eyes strained to pierce the darkness, his senses on high alert. And then he saw it. A figure emerged from the trees, its silhouette outlined against the dying light of the setting sun. It moved with an unnatural gait, its limbs contorting at impossible angles. Two glowing eyes, like burning coals, fixed on him, their intensity sending a wave of primal fear through his body. Pishacha, you cannot escape. Raj, no, stay back. Raj's fear grew as the figure advanced, its presence overwhelming him with dread. To be continued.